Hello. Hello. Okay, so lots going on. Okay, first of all, the hair. Quite. Here's what happened. Here, what happened. I have HBO Max now. Well, we had HBO, and it's like, why don't we have HBO Max? It's a whole separate app. What have you? So I called, and I'm like, Spectrum. I'm like, give it to me. So they did. I was watching a new show. Today's the drop of the Rich Ramirez doc. That's another thing I'll watch in the evening with some hot cocoa. I aspire to drink hot cocoa. I don't drink it. Um, Anyways, the lead, she had her hair up like this. Well, she didn't have anything else. She just had it up in a high pony, like, no, straight. I don't know what they call it. And then it just hung down. Well, mine isn't hanging down because I've got like barrettes in it and shit because it bothered me. And now I just look like an Afghan dog. But it sort of serves the purpose. Bugger Jack. I had an uncle, rest in peace, Uncle Bob. He had the biggest nostrils, like really flared. Anyways, so I decided, even though I had to go to Vaughn's today and do a crappy, oh, I can't see you guys, and do it, they feel dirty, and do a crappy type situation where I had to get like cat litter, like heavy, icky stuff. Always have to get cat food because we feed them too much. Yeah, we feed the shit out of this cat and all our cats that we've had. They come in thin, they go out fat. Not, not like, but, like, anyhow. So I just put that aside. Yes, I got to go to Vaughn's. I will do that. Blah, blah, blah. But first, I'm going over to Savers. Now, Savers at least doesn't open till 11 a.m. I've gone there at many different times of the day since the pandemic, since the COVID. And, okay, I'm not going to fuck with it. I don't like it, but I'm not going to fuck with it. What? Oh, hi, Mary Jane. You're about to get talked about. So, God, I've just been 2 hours out for me. It's like 8 hours out probably for the average person. Like I watched Lavender Clothesline, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm out for a minimum of 8 to 10 hours." I'm thinking, and she's my age. I'm thinking, "Oh my God, girl, I wish I were you in that way. I wish I had that kind of like fucking stamina. I don't." So I'm like, my husband accidentally woke me up at 9:45. See, I don't fall asleep till about 3 a.m. And at my age, I like to get a straight 8. So that means sleeping till 11. Well, not today, Satan. So he woke me up. He's noisy. Accidentally. It was 9:45. I'm like, oh, fuck it. I'm just going to get up. I shower at night. So all I have to do in the morning is put on some deodorant, put my hair up, and out the door. Put clothes on. So I'm thinking, now I hope I'm not boring the holy shit out of you. It gets better, I think. So I'm thinking, well, my friend Marcello, I love saying his name, Marcello. He says, like I ran into the other day at Salvation Army, and he's like, yeah, and we're talking about Savers in the line, and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, I like to get there first thing when they open. I'm like, but the line's so long. And he's like, yeah, but they let 87 people in, and so you wait 10 minutes and then you all get in. So that was my thought today. So I get there at about 5 minutes till, 4 minutes till. I left it like 10 minutes till, and I don't know, I thought it took me 10 minutes to get there. It does not. And the line is literally longer than I've ever seen it. And I'm thinking, well, no, we're good because, 87, I didn't count them, but I thought, that looks like about 85. Anyways, it was not. So I ended up standing in line about between 30 and 40 minutes. And when they let the herd in, because I got there, like I said, at 3 minutes to opening, when they let the herd in, it stopped with like 20 of us left, 15 I think I counted, including me. And I was like, oh, hell, this is going to be a while because all those newbies, like all fresh meat just went in. They're not, you know what I mean? They just went in. So they're not going to be done shopping anytime soon. So all in, like 30 to 40 minutes. But, and here is the silver lining, because I am nothing if not a silver lining girl. I'm waiting in line with nothing better to do in life. I don't have my headphones, so I can't listen to podcasts or books or anything. Just stand on there like a dum-dum. A friend I know is in line, but he's two people in front, and so I can't converse with him because they're savage there. I'm not going to like leave my spot for a hot second to talk to if Jesus and Kurt Cobain were. I don't really like him anymore, but anyways, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't leave my spot. So last night I said, okay, I know ThreadUp drops on Wednesdays. I know that, but all different times of the day. So I set my reminder with Surrey, remind me at 10 a.m. to check ThreadUp. Surrey, remind me at 11 a.m. to check. I did that for the whole day today. But, and however, the reminder didn't go off while I was in line, but I thought, let me look. And I only wanted the DIY. I don't want the mixed jewelry. I didn't even look for it. I only want the DIY because I've never had any, but all the openings I've seen, the best jewelry comes in their DIY, 5 pounds, as opposed to their like 8 to 10, 12 items, whatever. Anyways, that's just not my thing. I don't like those curated. I don't want somebody curating what I might like. It just bugs me on principle. So, and I thought I was all signed up. I mean, I kind of am signed up with them, but I put it in my cart and then they're like, okay, your credit card number. I'm like, oh, gal me. So I'm like one-handed, like digging in my purse for my credit card and on my phone, like trying to type in the numbers, then the expiration date, then the ID in the back thing. And then is this the correct address? I'm like, oh my God, there's no chance. I just put boop. And they went, congratulations, and confetti came out. That's what it happened in my head. I've never got a ThreadUp box. It's like I just won the lottery. Those things are hard to get. So I didn't even buy. Here's the thing. It's a limit of 2. I only got 1. Because once I saw kind of like, oh my God, they want everything from me. It's going to be a while. I didn't want to take the time, one-handed, barely being able to see in the line to even investigate further. Like, I don't even know how you put 2 in. Just add 1. I don't know if you go to a different page and add 1. I wasn't going to be greedy. To me, that would be greedy. For me. It's not greedy for anybody if you guys get 2 boxes. But for me, who's never had even 1, to be like, oh, I'm in? Let me get the limit. Let me get the 2 boxes. I don't want to take the chance. That's all. And I don't mean greedy. That doesn't sound right. If it would have been real easy and I could have seen right there, okay, here's the other thing. I thought it would if I get greedy and I put 2 and my order, I don't get anything because they don't have 2. I know that probably doesn't make sense. Probably they'd give me 1 if they had it, but thrilled to have 1 coming. This is like, and it could, because here's the thing. For a long time, months and months, I didn't really want a ThreadUp box because, especially the mixed one, because it's all modern and I'm not that big. I mean, that's great. You'll make money, but it's just not fun for me to open like, oh, J. Crew. Yeah. Leah Sophia or whoever she's not a good one, but the nicer ones are usually in there. And then you're done in like 5 minutes. Like, wow, wah, wah. So, the DIYs, I have seen people get vintage pieces in there and some cool pieces. So I finally was just like, well, I'll try for it. What I'm trying to say is, for a very long time, I didn't even want to try. I didn't want one. I wasn't interested in one. But then it was like, well, I've seen enough. Okay, I'm repeating myself. That was exciting. And all that to say, that is the silver lining. Because trust me, trust and believe, if I had not been standing in the Savers line like, nobody to talk to, the people behind me were not my people. People in front of me, also not my people. That sounds bad. I don't care. I sound bad. The people in front, Mike, he's my people. He's very shy and quiet and nervous, but a very nice guy. And we just talk shop. We're shop talkers. If I would have been anywhere else, I could have been driving. I could have been in because I went to the Goodwill and then I went to Vaughn's. I could have been in there shopping, whatever. It wouldn't occur. I wouldn't have stopped what I was doing because it wasn't my reminder that got me the thing. It was in between that hour that they came up and I was just bored and thought, well, I can do this. Let me check that. Wouldn't happen anywhere else but standing stuck on stupid in a line with nothing else to do. Thank you, Savers. Thank you so much. So what did I get at Savers? 3 little things. Okay. There's a guy. I shouldn't resent him. He's doing him. Bless him. He wants to do the hard grind that I can't do. He gets there every single day, an hour before opening, so he's the first one in line, the only one in line at that time. Because I went there once too early and I saw him and I was like, oh, are you kidding me? No, I'm not, nope. So anyways, he's just a bragger. Yeah, I was in and I got this for $2 and I sold it for $1,500. He's just like, how small is your dick, bro? Because stop talking about it. Like Mike and I will talk. Like, the surfer Mike guy. That he's the one that got the sterling silver flatware for $18 at Salvation Army and sold it for, I don't know, $2,600. Some stupid price. It's just a different way of talking about it. There's a certain humility about it. Not just big swinging dick. Look at me. Look what I do. So anyways, that's him. And his mom always pays for everything. He's got to be 30. He's not a kid or anything, but his mom's always there. And he's like, Ma, write the check. Like Will Ferrell style. Will Ferrell style. Yeah, that was right. Wedding Crashers. What else? So, here was the bummer about him, though. He obviously was in. And I'm standing, like I'm now at the front of the line next to BN. And I'm just watching, because the jewelry counters were right there and you can see everything. And I'm just watching him, like, say to the person, like, let me see this, let me see this. I see him with 2 jewelry jars. I'm like, yeah, fuck my life. Fuck my life. That's not why I went to Savers. I go to Savers because they have, like, a combo. Oh, my God, I got to ship some. Oh, the mail later went out. The lady that bought the 5 things for me yesterday, she bought another one today. And it's this vintage ceramic, old, it might be antique. No, it might be from the 1940s. Anyways, it's like a cravette kind of thing where it can get bigger. I've had that thing for probably 2 years. I paid $2. I think I sold it for $20. I've had it forever. But it's how funny is that? She bought some jewelry, she bought some cufflinks, she bought some trivet thing. Interesting. And today I couldn't have saved her on shipping because that already went out. And yeah, so. We're 12 minutes in. Oh, Mary Jane, I should have texted you. I wasn't even thinking earlier. But okay, let me show you what I got. It's Savers. And this is Target. I'm never going to pass up a thing like this. Just not gonna. Can't do it, especially in pink. And I feel like Target, all their exhilaration stuff was always pink. Maybe I'm wrong, but. And just, a ring drawer. And just a regular drawer. I'll either put this like somewhere in the jewelry room to put like the nicer pieces that are for sale in. I don't know yet. I don't really have, or I'll keep it for me and just keep putting my cool shit in it. And then I had one of these, but I had to buy another one because I love it so much I can't stand it. This came today. In the box. It's just, it's Betsy Johnson, of course. A horse is a course, of course, of course. She makes some really fantastic rings. Trying to see if the retail, it was $40. Back in the day. Nice box. And then the seller even put it in this. I was like, wow, that's fancy. Because the ring was only $20. It wasn't, you know what I mean? Damn. I think she might have put a card in there. Oh. I mean, I always leave nice feedback, but I'll leave especially nice feedback. I feel bad when sellers do this because us buyers... Oh, well, she could have just put her card in. Thanks so much for the sale. I hope you like your ring. I love Betsy Johnson anything. And I picked up your ring at an estate sale. Take care and be safe. Sandy. Well, that's just gosh darn sweet. I'll keep that little note. Yes, I will. I sure will. But I just think that, like, that's a personal touch. Some sellers just like, Rarely. eBay sellers aren't about like, thank you so much. I mean, if it's plugging their shit, like they'll do that, but they don't really do a whole personal note. That's very Etsy. How it's Etsy. And I appreciate it. Okay, so that. Did I only get, there was a pretty necklace that I didn't get. It wasn't that pretty. It was $10. It was overpriced. But I did get this. I don't even know if I could get it. Oh, shit. Oh, I don't want to come unplugged and everything. I don't know if I, you see it. Look at that. Look at it. Ah. Oh, wait. Oh, no, there's something in here. Okay, wait. There's no jewelry in here, but let me just show you. Yes, I bought this, Marc Jacobs. Okay, let me just lay her down for a minute. I forgot I bought her too. This was the third thing. Then there's a little bit, just, if it's ink, I have ink cleaner. But anyways, a little spot on the back. I was a purse whore for a very long time, for very many years, as long as jewelry, really. And so I had my Marc Jacobs moment in purses. And this one's just cute. It was $4, and even if I got 15 for it, I mean, just slap it in there and bye-bye, and off you go. I'll put like $24.99 OBO. It's just a nice, the only bummer is it's like, is it red? Cranberry? Maybe cranberry. It's pretty close to what you're seeing. I guess I just put cranberry red. But yeah, I can't resist a thing like that. Because me and Mark had a moment in time. All righty then. You're not really going to be able to see it. Let me move Mary Jane.